The discovery inside a centuries-old mosque has left everyone in shock. When the mosque's underground chamber was unearthed, over 100 human skeletons were found lying beneath the floor. The police were immediately called to investigate, and the remains were sent for further analysis. Could this place have once been a king's secret prison? Or was something even more sinister at play? This shocking discovery has raised many questions, leaving people bewildered and eager to uncover the truth behind what really happened under the mosque's floor. Friends, mosques are the most sacred and honorable places on earth because they are the houses of Allah, where believers prostrate and present their worries before their Creator. Allah calls upon His servants 5 times a day, reminding even the most heedless souls to turn towards Him, the one who can ease all difficulties. Respecting and loving mosques has always been a part of the Muslim faith, and these places hold immense spiritual and historical significance. But today, we are sharing a story that has left everyone, including officials, baffled. A centuries-old mosque in India, sealed for over 100 years, was recently reopened. What was found beneath its floor has shocked both the police and the public. Over 100 human skeletons were discovered lying beneath the mosque's underground chamber. The workers, terrified at the sight, immediately contacted the authorities. Upon inspection, the police sent the remains to a research center to determine their origins and uncover the story behind them. This discovery raises serious questions. Was this mosque built over a hidden prison? Could these skeletons be the remains of prisoners left to die? Or is there an even more mysterious story lurking beneath the surface? Today's video will dive deep into the details of this shocking incident. Make sure to stay until the end to uncover the entire story. And if you find this video interesting, don't forget to like and share it with others. The word mosque comes from the Arabic word sajda, meaning to prostrate before Allah. It signifies complete submission and humility before the Creator, acknowledging that all blessings and trials, whether joy, sorrow, health, or sickness, come from Him. From the earliest days of Islam, mosques have served as both places of worship and centers of community life. They are treated with utmost reverence, and only those in a state of physical and spiritual purity can enter. Islam's presence in India is older than many people realize. While some believe it began with the arrival of Babur or Mahmud of Ghazni, historical evidence suggests that Islam reached India during the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad, over 1,400 years ago. One of the oldest mosques in India, the Cheraman Juma Mosque, is believed to have been built during that period and still stands today. Throughout history, many ancient mosques have been discovered with relics and artifacts, providing a glimpse into the lives of earlier Muslim communities. Some of these artifacts include rare copies of the Quran, personal belongings of saints, and ancient prayer mats. For example, Pakistan's Badshahi Mosque, one of the largest mosques in the world, has an attached library and museum. The museum preserves several ancient relics, including personal items of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his companions, which are visited and venerated by Muslims. Across the world, many old mosques house similar treasures, becoming places of spiritual pilgrimage for believers. However, what was discovered in this particular mosque in India is unlike anything seen before. After being sealed for a century, the mosque's underground chambers were finally opened as part of a restoration effort. Workers began excavating the floor to access the foundation, only to stumble upon a hidden chamber. The moment they entered, they were met with an eerie sight, over 100 human skeletons lying scattered across the floor. At first, the workers thought they had discovered an old burial site, but as they looked closer, they noticed the positioning of the bones was unusual. Some skeletons were found in seated positions, others lying on top of one another, suggesting that these individuals may have been confined to this space without room to move freely. The chamber's dark, claustrophobic atmosphere gave the impression that those trapped inside had suffered immensely before meeting their end. Many of the skeletons were entangled, as if they had tried to reach for something or someone in their final moments, adding a disturbing layer to the discovery. The walls of the chamber were damp, and the absence of proper ventilation or any escape routes indicated that those imprisoned there might have died from suffocation, starvation, or dehydration. The sight was so unsettling that some workers reportedly left the site, unable to continue due to the overwhelming sense of unease. Work at the site came to a complete halt, and the authorities were called immediately. The police, upon arrival, were equally shocked at the sheer number of remains. They carefully collected the bones, ensuring no piece of evidence was disturbed, and sent them for further forensic analysis. Alongside the bones, soil, and environmental samples were taken to determine the chamber's age and gather additional clues about how these unfortunate individuals might have met their tragic end. Was it a hidden prison? As investigators began delving into historical records, a possible explanation emerged. It appears that this mosque was built over what had once been a secret prison. The prison, used by a local king to detain political opponents or enemies, held more than 100 prisoners. When the political situation became too unstable and the king feared public backlash, he ordered the construction of a mosque over the prison to hide its existence. The prisoners, left to languish in darkness without food, water, or air, eventually perished. No one knew of their existence, and, over time, the story of the prison was buried under the foundation of the mosque. Only now, a century later, has this dark secret come to light. The discovery has sparked widespread debate. Researchers are still trying to determine the exact age of the skeletons and identify the king who might have been responsible. Meanwhile, the local Muslim community is grappling with the revelation that a mosque, a sacred space, was built over a place of such suffering. Some are questioning the authenticity of the story, wondering if it could be a fabrication or an attempt to rewrite history. Others believe it could be a tragic reminder of past injustices. This incident has also revived discussions about other similar cases. Throughout history, several ancient sites and mosques have been discovered with hidden chambers, artifacts, or even supernatural occurrences. For example, in a 600-year-old mosque, it is said that the walls echoed the call to prayer, and voices, believed to belong to benevolent jinn, responded to the adhan. Another well-known example is the Moti Masjid in Lahore, popularly referred to as the Mosque of the Jinn, where believers say both humans and jinn perform prayers together. The discovery beneath this Indian mosque raises important questions for us all. How should we deal with the dark and uncomfortable aspects of history? Can a mosque, a place of worship, still be treated with the same reverence if it hides a grim past? And most importantly, what lessons can we learn from such stories? The researchers' findings will provide more clarity on this incident, but the questions it raises are unlikely to fade away soon. Until the full truth is uncovered, it remains a haunting reminder of how history can sometimes surprise us in the most unexpected ways. What do you think about this shocking discovery? Do you believe the story of the hidden prison beneath the mosque? Or do you think it's merely a fabricated tale? Could a Muslim king have imprisoned people beneath a mosque, violating its sanctity? Or is this another misunderstood chapter of history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story intriguing, please like and share the video to spread the word. And don't forget to subscribe for more such fascinating content in the future. Thank you for watching.